an historic piece of legislation was signed today that deals with the underlying collapse and the reasons for the collapse of the American economy and indeed the economy of the entire world. Today, around 11:30 today, President Obama signed the Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act, a very important law, clearly the most important financial regulation law since the 1930s, designed specifically to deal with the underlying problems that led to the collapse of Wall Street. Many parts of it, the kinds of excesses and gambling with our money that took place, are going to be history. They're not going to be allowed under the new law. A consumer protection agency has been put in place to provide consumers with a place to go with their complaint and to protect them. Now, I know about this. I did this for 2 terms as the insurance commissioner in California. I know the importance of a consumer protection agency. We will soon have such an agency in the United States to help us as consumers to make sure that those mortgages are no longer subprime and hidden costs with hidden resets. All of that is in law now as a result of what this Democratic caucus did, and with the help of just 3 Republicans over in the Senate passing the Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act. Now, what has been done is good, and I'll talk about some other bills as we go through this afternoon, but I want also to make it clear that it is not enough. Manufacturing matters. We need to rebuild the manufacturing base of America. We need to make it in America. And we can. I don't think there's a person on this floor that doesn't want to walk into a Target store and find Made in America labels on everything. We're not going to get there immediately, but we can sure get there much faster if we pass the correct laws. Joining me today in this discussion are several of my colleagues from around the nation who are going to tell their story and what's happening in their community. I'd like to start on the far East Coast. Now, I'm a West Coast person. I'm from California, but there is another side to the continent. They'd like to say it's the right side, and sometimes they call California the left side. But